I just got a phone call from his school when I was at work. They just told me that Jericho was having a seizure. I said, okay, I'm on my way. It was just a very chaotic, because they were trying to get the dosing right and didn't get the seizure under control.
Well, we got a call from EMS that we were having a kid coming in with a seizure, which pretty much early on alerted us we were going to have a big problem, because usually a seizure is very short-lived and then goes away. His was just persisting, and so we pretty early on decided we were going to do telemedicine. Even before his arrival, we were getting the telemedicine equipment ready to help walk through his very complicated issues.
I was one of the physicians working in the emergency department that night, and we had a telemedicine call from Washington Hospital, and it was pretty quickly apparent that this child they were making a telemedicine call about was pretty sick. You know, if you're being told that over the phone, I mean, you can paint a very clear picture of that. If the child is, he's obtunded, he's listless, he's out of it, he's not responding to verbal or painful stimuli, but it's another thing to kind of see it with your own eyes. So that immediately was evident to me within 3 seconds of the camera turning on what they were dealing with.
The technology does allow us to more rapidly assess the need for transfer of a patient to Children's Hospital, where we have the resources that are very specific to high-end care of the pediatric patient.
It was the scariest helicopter ride of my life. It was the fastest helicopter ride of my life. Within 15 minutes, we were in Children's Hospital from Washington. I just remember walking in, and there was probably like 20 people in the room waiting for his arrival, and they all just started working as a team and coming up with a solution and getting the seizure to stop, and they did. And I was just very thankful that we had the Children's Hospital facility so close. If it wasn't for them, I don't think he would have survived.
Telemedicine is an opportunity to provide pediatric expertise and support at the bedside when the bedside is at a distance. Our goal is to share our expertise and our experience with those in the community and in the region who help us care for children.
If it's a complicated case, it's nice to get an experienced clinician from Children's to kind of look at the case and to walk through and make you more comfortable with the care of that child.
When we're able to use telemedicine, it's reassurance for the family. It gives the patients a feeling that we've not only been evaluated at Washington, but we've had pediatric specialists see the patient.
I'm just so thankful that it was there, and we were able to use it, and it worked.
I think Jericho's case was an overwhelming success as far as our telemedicine program goes. I think it really highlights and showcases what the technology and program can do.
What we are taking advantage of with the technology of telemedicine is the ability to collaborate with all of our partners out there. And that collaboration includes the provision of our expertise and our support in any way that's needed.
Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh of UPMC is leading the way in the development of telemedicine services to meet the needs of young patients regionally and around the world, providing complex pediatric care wherever our expertise is needed, at any time of the day or night.